Phew. Who's next, partner?
Looks like that was the last one.
Oh, really? Good.
Wait a minute. Get ready, everyone.
What?
We've spotted drop ships carrying even more Striders. We have about a minute before they hit, so gear up. This is gonna get ugly before it's over.
I believe you. Let's go check out this, see if there's any salvageable supplies. Unfortunately not, they just completely obliterated it except for these single canisters over here. Maybe I can load them into the car, that sounds safe, right? Okay, so I need to go in, take out the hunters. And then I need to use my single one only when it's safe. Let's go meet this guy. Maybe he's carrying a Strider. There's more of them heading that way. The sawmill is not even close to intact anymore, is it? Nope.
We have a Strider coming in with the crane.
Okay, first one this way, and there's the crane.
Now there's one at the sawmill.
Well, first things first. Okay, so one hunter down. Legs are making this quite difficult. Oh, bollocks. Nice jump. You bastard! Oh, I'm gonna kill you. No. No, I'm not gonna kill you like this. And I'm letting that fucking Strider get away. Come on, give it to me, give it! One down. Nice, a Magnuson. Oh, but damn, that place bought it as well. Alright, I'll go to this red hut. That will be the next point of intersection. Why do I keep turboing? I'm shit at it. This is really quite awkward to use. I don't know what it is all of a sudden. I've been driving this car for the last like 2 hours of gameplay.
Heads up, people, we are not done yet. Another Strider was just spotted at the sawmill.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How many does that even make so far?
One more at the crane.
Where's your hunters? Well, you don't have hunters with you, friend. I'm sure you're gonna take advantage of it. There you go, another one down. I need to go back to the red place. It's alright. I hear him coming, I hear him coming. Right, where are they? They're all kind of that way. There's the nearest one. There's his hunters. One hunter down. Oh dear, that was really costly. I actually need to retreat. Oh, bollocks. Damn it. Oh, now I'm here. Joy. Autosaves are great, aren't they?
Looks like that was the last one.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Get ready, everyone. We've spotted drop ships carrying even more Striders. We have about a minute before they hit, so gear up. This is gonna get ugly before it's over.
I make cuts to pass the first two Striders. We'll see how this goes. I don't really want to... Oh, check that out. It shows where my car is on the wee map then. That's cool. Certainly necessary for this. So we're gonna stay here. I reckon one of them might come quite close by here. Okay, let's just follow that one. So that'll be one of the first to land. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm having a bit of trouble with this fight. We're back, by the way, to the time. Ooh, I think I might got one. Damn it. We're back to the time after I've killed the two Striders. That's all fine. That's ruined already. Oh, no, he still has Hunter Entourage. you. Come here. Yes. Okay, I need to go back to the base now. Prepare for them coming. Ow, ow, ow. Health. Medicine.
Warning. Vital signs.
Where is it? Where is it? There we go. That one down. I'm gonna quick save at this point. Cautiously. It's extremely difficult, this has to be said. The hunters make it hard. They are... Oh, okay, we've got one out there already. The hunters, they hide behind the strider's legs and such like that, and it's just so quite irritating, to be honest with you, trying to bring them down. Okay, that one's closer. Oh boy. Where's the other hunter? I need to get out, I need to get out. Oh, come on now. Is he alone? I think he might be all on his own. Shit. In case you're wondering about that cut, I did die again, which is unfortunate. Still, hey ho. I'm sure it'll be fine. Good. And that one's hunter's down. This means I can go this way. Look, you're not helping. Get out of the way. Where's that strider? There it is. Well timed. Down he goes. Okay, now I need to get out there quickly before the hunters get to this point. So quite close by. Is that the only hunter with that group? I hope so. Come on, come on, give it to me. Down. Phew.
We did it!
Did we?
We held them off! Good work, everyone!
Oh my god, no wonder that was so difficult. It was right at the end.
Attention! Attention! The Striders have been defeated! All personnel return to base immediately! Repeat! All personnel return to base immediately!
Taking one anyway, just in case. Goddamn, son. Alright, so they only got to this building, really, so that's actually not bad. You know, I could have sworn there was more. Oh well. That was a very cool idea for a fight. Unfortunately, the hunters did make it a little bit frustrating, I will admit. I did have to go take a 5-minute break, but that was a very cool fight, has to be said. Yes! Hey everybody, Post-Commentary Joe here for just a quick segue in which I realised during editing that I could have used the secondary fire of the alien assault rifle in order to kill hunters a lot easier than I did. So, whoops, hey-ho, just didn't think about it at the time. Carrying on. Woo, we did it.
Hey, Gordon Freeman.
God damn it.
Thanks, Freeman.
Phew. Nice, okay, off we go. Let's go see what happens.
Get going.
Alex.
Wow, Gordon. You were amazing out there.
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you.
Come on.
Tired, Alex. Why can't I ever get a cup of tea?
Is in its final stages.
Telemetry
The
data
portal's close to opening, but Dr. Magnuson sure will be in time to stop it.
Good.
Tracking beacon. Oh, there's another bit of cruft we can ignore. Support equipment powered down. Hold on a moment, Kleiner. Ah, Freeman. Well, I see the Magnuson device performed flawlessly. I feel compelled to thank you personally for saving my rocket. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were going to get a hug. Let's go to the control room. We can get a great view of the launch from there.
Did you do that? What's this one? Flight termination system?
Well, here we are again.
Oh, that must
Hang on. His device worked fine except for the fact that they wouldn't target anything except striders, so sometimes I really would wanted to use them on a hunter, and that would have been very handy. I don't see any reason why they couldn't have. Plus, they're not very sticky. The hunters kept shooting them off. But that's the only point I had to make. There we go.
There are no backups.
While you were out having fun, I found an old helicopter that I was able to get working.
A helicopter?
I've got it all packed up and ready to go.
Nice.
Never a dull moment, huh?
Wait a moment. I'm seeing a payload anomaly of approximately 8.5 pounds.
Huh?
Well, that's within tolerance. Certainly not worth scuttling.
We're back!
At last.
Ah, Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
It's hard work.
Let's not forget that with the Magnuson device, those Striders practically destroy themselves.
No, they did not.
Well, I think perhaps Gordon had something to do with their success.
I suggest we adjourn this meeting of the Mutual Admiration Society until after we have launched our rocket. Now, I believe we're ready to start the auto sequence.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
Really?
You'll hear no objection from me.
Sweet.
It's all yours, Gordon.
Muy excelente. I get to hit the button? I can't really see it from here. Alright, cool. What are we doing again? We're launching
It's all yours,
something
Gordon.
to stop the portal? I guess that's the necessary context. Where is the button? Oh, it's the big red button. Of course it is. Well, everybody, it's been fun. But now,
Go on, push the button, Gordon.
it's time to push a button.
Silo doors open. Stations, everyone. Power to main thrusters. Steady on.
T-minus 10, 9,
We're launching.
Where's Lamar?
6, 5,
Steady.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
We did it!
We sure did.
Just get control of myself.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Now it is still too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
Too right. The clock is ticking.
We couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Well, let's get outside. I'd like a better view of the fireworks.
Me too.
There should be quite a show. Regrettably, I can't come out with you. Magnuson and I will need to keep a close eye on the rocket's trajectory.
Aren't you gonna see us off?
Just as soon as this is wrapped up, I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
Awesome.
We'll catch up with you in a moment, sweetheart. Gordon, hold up a
Dog,
second.
there you are.
The more I think about that warning from our friend, the more I'm convinced it has to do with Borealis. Don't be deceived. That ship must never be used. You have got to destroy it, whatever the cost.
Right.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done. For Alex, for all of us. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on.
Yes, we do.
Levi, Gordon, Alex,
Dear
look at the
God, this
portal.
has to work.
We've activated the resonator.
This should work, right?
This is it.
Oh.
My goodness.
Did it work?
The portal has been neutralized.
Did it, Gordon.
We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
No.
You got that right, sweetheart. But we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to head off so soon. If only it weren't so critical.
It's okay, Dad. We'll find Judith and bring her back. Dog? Hey, where are you?
What's dog doing?
What a nut. Don't go too far.
He couldn't fit through the door anyway. Oh, man, I'm tired. Long day. You first, Alex.
Oh, there she is. Gassed up and ready to go.
Oh my.
Remember to keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this didn't have to fall on you, Alex. Your mother would be so proud.
Dad. Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
Good idea. She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad!
Oh.
Gordon!
Ow! Oh. God. This is really bad.
Dad!
Alex!
Jeez.
Dad! Get away!
Wait. No.
Listen to me. Destroy that ship! Whatever it takes! Destroy it!
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I love you, sweetheart.
God.
Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't look.
No! Oh my god, no! No! Gordon!
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. What the hell, dog?
Dad! Oh god! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my god! No! No! Oh my god! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
Poor Eli. Oh my god, I've actually finished it. Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Half-Life 2, Episode 2. My god, it's been a long road. There are people who told me that, commenters of mine, that Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was actually their favourite of the three games, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and this one. And I can honest to God see why. It's shorter, yes, but it feels like it has less downtime than Half-Life 2. To the extent that I'm not going to say if I preferred Half-Life 2 Episode 2 or Half-Life 2 in general, because honestly I don't know. Half-Life 2 was certainly an epic and the start of something, and had more downtime. Sorry, not had more downtime, but had more stuff where events weren't happening, if you like, where you're just making your way kind of through an area. the levels kind of felt longer. Whereas episode 2 felt a bit more compressed and such like that, but I don't think it's to the detriment of the quality of either one. Half-Life 2 episode 2, that was fantastic. It's freaking awesome. And yes, I did have my issues with that final boss fight with the Striders, albeit it did feel like a final boss fight. You know, kind of. I mean, it wasn't against anyone thinking, oh, we still haven't managed to defeat an advisor yet. I thought that would be the final boss personally, but yeah, it was a decent final boss battle. Not a great one, but it had the climactic sort of sense of it. You know, you knew because you were defending the very thing which you had been spending the entire game trying to get to. You know, launching, using the data packet, whatever, to launch that rocket and close down the Combine portal, and we did it, which is really good. But Eli, oh my god, that scene. Poor guy. He's been in it for ages, and I've still got this sort of knot in my stomach. Just thinking about how he went out. Oof. Thank God for a dog, or we would have just been done. Those advisors are really scary. It's quite good to have a monster in the game which you don't actually fight, because it lets the threat of it maintain itself. And honestly, I don't even know how you would fight that. It can psychically hold you there. But they extract information from Eli. That means they will probably be... If they're extracting information, if they're extracting memories, then they would now know about the G-Man. I'm not entirely sure they do. Oh no, kind of they do, because Dr. Breen knew. Either way, they probably have all the information about the Borealis that Eli has, though it's implied also that they know about the Borealis, which I'm presuming will be the focus point of Half-Life 3 when it finally emerges. And it's Aperture Science as well. That is really interesting. That's a fantastic reference. For those of you who don't know, and I'm assuming all of you will know, but Aperture Science is the science company featured in the Portal series, with a penchant for slightly risky methods of science and testing and of lunatic AIs. If we get to interact with Aperture Science, and if they're going to keep the universe consistent between Half-Life and Portal, that Half-Life 3 should be a very interesting game, taking Half-Life and putting it in the boots of that part of the world, that mad, hilarious, almost wacky Portal universe. I cannot wait. And now I finally get to join the wait with you guys for Half-Life 3. I understand it's been confirmed and such like that, but I have no idea of the timescale, though. I might start looking up. I don't usually like to tease myself with like trailers and such like that for games which aren't coming out for a long time, so I will see how it goes, and I will just have to sort of put this in the... take these games and then just put them aside for now. God. Been a while since I've had this channel with Half-Life, and a lot of people have come to me because of my Let's Plays of Half-Life, and I want to thank you guys, each and every one of you who watched this all the way through. It's a fantastic series of games, and it was brilliant to be able to experience it for the first time all the way through on YouTube, so that's awesome. There's other stuff I could talk about, just Half-Life 2 in general. Half-Life 2, Episode 2 in general, I guess. Hunters, great new enemy, very tough, and a thorn in my ass for the latter boss fight there, the final boss fight, but a cool and very threatening enemy, and having them, they use sort of stuff that was beyond your control very effectively in this to mount threat, and always fun to fight Striders. And particularly, I gotta say, it's like one thing about that final boss fight is that when you pulled it off, when you stickied them and you brought them down with a single pistol shot, it did feel very satisfying to do that. Unfortunately, I wasn't the best during that fight. I found the car controls a little bit clunky for sort of open driving like that. Still, I've spoken about the final boss fight already. It was fine. It was climactic. It was good. Apart from that, we met Dave the Vortigon. It was really nice to sort of see into the Vortigon, hang out with one for once, because they've been kind of a part of these games since the start. And it's interesting to see the culture that they have, and you can kind of get a feel for who they are as a species. They refer to themselves as we a lot, so that whole stuff about the Vortessence and how they're kind of connected, like the all-knowing Vortigon said back in Half-Life 2. That's really interesting. Hopefully we get to learn a little bit more about that. And always good hanging out with Alex, and God, I hope she's okay after this. I don't know where we would start Half-Life 3 at this point. I mean, yes, ending it on death and a cliffhanger like that would kind of... It's kind of a... What's the word I'm looking for here? It's it's maybe not the best way to end a sort of full game, but then again, they thought this would be episodic, you know? And eventually they thought, okay, we're going to scrap episode 3 and we're just going to bring you Half-Life 3, which is fair enough, you know? Plans change. So I don't mind it ending there, and it was certainly suitably epic. Wow. Still no new guns. At least I don't think we did anyway. No, they're kind of set and content and keeping us with the sort of range of guns we have. The Magnuson, that was a new weapon. And Dr. Madison as well, he was a new character actually, which I could talk about. He was good, he was distinctive, yeah. It's like they had to have a strong personality brought in at this point because obviously he hasn't been around for the last few games yet. They established his relationship with these characters in his first scene, and he's so bold you can't help but focus on him for all he is. And yes, he is very up himself, but I still quite like him, and our relief all at the end when the rocket launched and such like that. It was just, it had this feeling of us all being on the same team, and it was good before tragedy then struck. Poor Alex, poor Eli. Hello everybody, post-commentary Joe here, and I'm going through the editing process on this video, and I actually realised that I did not say a couple of things that I really feel I should say for my last video of the Half-Life 2 series. So I just want to talk basically a bit more about the plot and such like that, because I didn't really talk about it in the end, after the end credits. Which is fine because there's no real revelationary moment in terms of the story at the end of Half-Life. I mean, obviously a big thing happens. You know, Eli dies and such like that, poor Eli. But apart from that, no real thing that I can maybe offer conjecture on, at least at the end of it. But throughout this game, there's been some great moments of story. I mean, learning that the G-Man and Eli had interactions with each other, that was... Eli was one of the characters who I don't know why, it just never occurred to me that he would be involved in it with him at all. But he was, in the end. Eli got the crystal that caused the resonance cascade. And I made a comment in episode 7 of this LP that I thought the G-Man's faction was behind Half-Life 1. Which was kind of true, except all the aliens we fought from Zen and Zen itself, Ultimate Gamer, commenter of mine, which I've mentioned a couple times, he reminded me that the G-Man thanked me for handing him and his employers control of Zen at the end of the first game, so they couldn't have been behind that. However, I do believe the G-Man orchestrated things so that that would be the eventual result, him getting control of a border world, which can help things like teleportation and such like that. I'm not really sure what he used it for, but the Resistance used Zen for teleportation purposes, and the G-Man does like to teleport all the damn time. So yeah, I mean, it fits together nicely that Eli was the one. So that was all very interesting. And apart from that, in terms of like just conjecture about the Half-Life series in general, I'm really not sure who's behind Zen at the first one. I mean, the Nihilith was the biggest boss that we fought, and I understand that he may be like the last survivor of his species and such like that, so he was maybe the one person that got away from the Combine, and maybe all of Vortigaunt's slaves were his as well. Hard to tell, but I got the impression from the Nihilith at the time of Half-Life 1 that he was a slave to something as well. So if there's a third faction, the G-Man, the Combine, and something else going on out there, who knows? Only time will tell. But that was basically all I wanted to say about the plot. I'm glad that all of you liked that I thought about the plot quite a lot throughout the series. And obviously, I made conjecture, which eventually turned out to be mistakes. That's going to happen. You're feeling the story out as you go, and we kind of still are. But it was really interesting to me to follow the story of the characters and the sort of universe that the Half-Life is set in. And I'm glad you all enjoyed it. And also one other thing I want to mention in terms of gameplay was Alex. And kind of in terms of plot as well. I cannot believe I got to the end of Half-Life 2, Episode 2, and didn't even think about mentioning one awesome sort of supporting character Alex is. What's the word for it? Deuteragonist, I believe, is the word. Someone who's not the protagonist, but is always right next to the protagonist. And Alex was always just, she was always fun to sort of hang out with in a combat situation or just in sort of general dialogue. Very likable, does not get in the way. Her companion AI is programmed very well so that she's not at all a burden on you. She only really helps the situation and helps keep things interesting as well. And I don't know what I'm going to do in future games when I have to sort of pal around with other companions, because I'm not sure anybody could top Alex Vance's performance as supporting AI. Oh, God. What a great bunch of games, right? They do everything right. But anyway, I'm going to let you get back to watching my live commentary at the end of Half-Life 2, Episode 2. Anyway, I honestly think that might be all I had to say about Half-Life 2, Episode 2. It was fantastic. It was really, really good. I do not blame for people for saying that this is their favourite out of the 3. And now, like I said, I get to join in your guys' wait for Half-Life 3, which, if I can, I will certainly be doing on this channel. In the meantime, I'll have to find another series to play. I think I might dip my feet back into the horror genre, actually. I do love the horror genre, it's been ages. Still, that's for another video. I should talk about that. To all of you who watched me throughout the Half-Life series, Half-Life 2 series, I should say, thank you very much. Cannot possibly express my appreciation so much for all the tips that you gave, the advice, the support that you showed. It was just awesome, and it made playing these games absolutely incredible. So, I've fawned long enough. I'm going to get off now. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I will see you in the next episode of whatever it is I'm playing.